Everyone enjoyed our videos yesterday. As you guys noticed, JoJo is here today with us.
Hi.
So she'll be joining us and kind of helping us go over everything because it is quite a bit to cover, and we got a lot of amazing questions from you guys, which we appreciate so much. We loved sitting here reading all your intros. It was so fun to do it together too, because we were like reading them to each other and just sharing with each other how amazing you ladies are and how excited we are to start getting you guys set up on our team. So today we're just going to kind of go over all the details of what this coaching opportunity entails, including the who, what, when, where, why, how, and then all your guys' questions. So first we're going to start out with the who, and that will be Izzy taking that one over.
Yeah, so the who within our wellness influencing business is obviously who will you be joining. So you'll be joining a team of over 200 coaches, which is really exciting. And as we said yesterday, a lot of us have a very similar vibe, super upbeat, and we are within sort of the top percentage of our organization. So the caliber of all of the coaches in our team is really high. And I think the one thing that we sort of all share in common is that we are all sort of super passionate, energetic, and resilient, I would just say. I know we covered up that a little bit of that yesterday, but just those are really key characteristics that we're looking for with the coaches that we are recruiting into our team.
Definitely. Okay, and then for what this is pretty actually simple. As complicated as it can feel, it's actually very simple, and it's just sharing your own fitness journey through social media and inviting others to come along with you on that journey. And that's pretty much the main point of what you're going to be doing. Further down the line, you will start recruiting people to your team and building yourself a business and a team, which is just incredible. And doing that with so much help from so many people like we have with each other is kind of one of the most amazing parts of it all. It's like building a business is hard, but building a business with a team of over 200 girls is a lot easier than doing it all on your own. So pretty much that's what it is just sharing your fitness journey. So the cool thing is that we get our own transformations out of this, mentally and physically. So that's one of the other amazing things about what we do. I think next, JoJo will be talking about when we work.
Hi, you guys. So when, just like Claire said, it's very simple. And what we do is we use social media, and we use that to like reach as many people possible. And it's super easy. Like if you are already on social media, just like scrolling through your feed, then you can do this, because like a lot of us spend so much time on social media, and I know I did. And you just share your journey, you let your persona shine through. Like once you're like really, if you're like a very committed person and you want to change lives, just like many of you said that you wanted, and help others, like it would be something easy for you to do. You don't need to spend like 40 hours a week like at your regular job. This is like, we have a system that works, but you have to do it every single day. Like this is your business, you're an entrepreneur, and that's what business people do. Like you have to work your business every day, and you just don't stress it. Like you don't spend like a ton of time on it, and it could be overwhelming, but like I said, we have a system that works, and you know, we all help each other out, and like it's a very supportive group as well. So
I think to add to that with the one is the fact that JoJo works full time.
Yeah. So sorry.
No, that's okay.
So I know you guys like already listened to them and what they do and how they like work things out. So I work full time. So I know most of you guys probably do, like any normal person. I work 40 to 50 hours a week, and I can still do this. You know, I do this part-time. I know Claire does this full-time. Izzy, like she does it part-time, and she also works part-time, and she's a mom. So like it's possible. You can do it. Anybody can.
Yeah.
You just need to be like passionate about helping others and motivated.
Yeah, totally. Absolutely. Perfect. And so really moving on to the where we do it is through social media. So you will have seen, like obviously most of you came to us through Instagram. Instagram is the main platform that we're using when we're interacting with potential people to join our team, and people that we're going to help through their fitness journeys through this amazing program. So I know a lot of you will come on to your questions, but a lot of you have been saying like, how do you get people, you know, et cetera, and it will all be covered in the incredible training that you get if you do sort of come on board and join our team. So it is absolutely amazing. I know we've said it many times, and I'll say it again, the power of social media, particularly Instagram, is absolutely incredible. The other platform that we do use, as you're aware, we're here right now, is Facebook, because Facebook is actually fantastic for being able to create individual small groups, such as where we create our boot camps. We also run our coach training through it, very much sort of guide. So it's amazing. Mainly Instagram and Facebook are the two forms of social media where we interact and we build our businesses. Yeah. So Jojo is going to go on and talk about the why, which I know Claire and I covered yesterday, but Jojo is going to cover a little bit more.
Yeah. So the why is, it's personal to you. Like, why do you want to build a business? Why do you have goals that you want to accomplish? Like for me, like I said, I work full time, and in my career, I'm a nanny, and I get to see like how difficult it is for mothers to leave their children and have to go to work, and like how they're not present and how that affects their children as well. And I see it every day. I've been in the business with childcare and child education for almost 10 years. And my thinking is I don't want to be like that. Like I want to work hard and sure make money. But if I can do it from home using like my laptop, my computer, and I can do it from anywhere else other than having to go to an office and having to like not be able to be present with my own family, like that just hurts my heart to think that that can be my life. And that's not what I want for myself. So maybe for you, it's different. Like maybe for you, it's like you seriously just want to make more money for whatever reasons, maybe your children or their future, or to travel, or to just even be able to stay home and not have to deal with like the hurdles of having to go to work and go to an office or a job that you hate or something that you don't enjoy doing and you're not passionate about. So I feel like if you're extremely passionate, like your why that's going to be the most powerful thing, and it's what's going to push you every single day to continue and to work your business. And like I said, it's very simple using social media, using Facebook and Instagram, and your own transformations too. Like it's so great because you can get started also right away. I know I didn't cover that earlier, but you can get started right away. And you like, that's what I didn't get started right away. But when I saw like my own transformation and just these group of women that are in the same journey, like it's just very powerful, and it's helpful that you have the support and that somebody else is rooting for you and you're not doing this by yourself.
Really. Yeah. I also want to add to you saying that the why will help you every single day. Like I just love that, and I want to expand on that because there will be hard days in this business. Like it does get difficult, but if you have a strong why, like Jojo said, because you want to spend time with your kids, because you want to be able to travel, because you just want to be proud of yourself for building something incredible, whatever your why is, which you will need to know, because the days do get hard and the times get rough, and that's what keeps you going, like Jojo said. So just knowing your why, and I know we talked about that a little bit yesterday, but again, we just want to like stress the importance of that why. It's just one of the most important parts of all of this.
And that is why we've been going on about it so much, because that is, if you don't know what that is, then you really need to establish what that is before you can be sort of committed to this. It's really, really important.
Yeah, and some of you guys, we are so excited, actually emailed us your whys yesterday.
Yeah, that was really great.
Amazing and mind-blowing. And like, if any of you want to do that again, like definitely email us your why, because that shows us, because we're only picking 5, you guys know. So that shows us really like who is the top people that we're really wanting to do this, that and really have team. That.
Yeah,
exactly.
Definitely. Like that's so important to us because it shows, as Claire said, when the times get tricky, and they do, like, you know, this is a new business. This is you running your own business with our support. When the times get tricky, you need to understand what that is. So we do really want to know what that is.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. So next is probably what you guys have all been kind of wondering, like, how do you actually make money doing this? How do we earn our money? So basically with this, first of all, the income is completely based upon how badly you want this, how hard you're willing to work, and how passionate you are about helping other people. So honestly, if you don't mark those 3 boxes, this probably isn't the place for you. If you do, though, it's incredible what you can do with this. the sky's the limit. Like, there is no end to what you can do if you have the passion and drive that is needed for this. So to me, that was one of the biggest reasons I did this. Like, I mean, not for the income, just the fact that the amount of income you can earn, there is no cap. Like, I worked in property management before this, like I mentioned yesterday. You had to hit certain quotas to make the money. Here, you just work hard and put in the work, and you have no limits to where you are. You don't have to go ask someone for a raise. You just have to work harder. And I think that was huge for me again, because property management, you had to go ask someone, hey, can I have a raise? I need, and they would turn you down sometimes when you know you were working so hard, you deserved it. But here, you really see your return when it comes to income on the hard work that you put in. As far as literally the ways to earn income, there's 3 different ways you can earn. The first one is going to be residual income, which essentially is just income that you're getting while you sleep. Like, this is something that you build over time, and it does take time to start getting that, but you're building a team who is going to be working hard under you, that you've inspired them to do so. And it sounds a bit confusing now, but it's a pretty incredible thing. I mean, you building your team, it will pay off in the long run. So putting in the work now, just like any business you're going to build, putting in the work now, it's going to pay off for you later with residual income, which is just income that's happening from what you've already done before. You're not having to do the work anymore because you built it all up before. The second way is going to be bonuses. So the bonuses that we earn are amazing. I mean, the company that does this for us treats us amazingly. They will award you for hard work, how many people you're helping along your journey. And I know you guys will agree, like, the way that you're awarded here and recognized for your hard work is just incredible. And that's one of the cool things about our team is, like, we love supporting each other and recognizing each other. And again, we're rewarded with bonuses along that journey. And then the third way is going to be trips. So the trips are amazing. I know the 3 of us are going to get to go to Indianapolis next year together, and we earned ourselves a trip there. And then they also do pretty incredible trips to, I know they're going to the Bahamas on a cruise next year. Maybe we'll all get to go. It's all based on how well you do in the business too. So I think that pretty much covers it. There's a ton of different ways.
Yeah, I mean, the only other thing I think we just want to cover is the commissions as well. So when you start kind of on this journey, you're not going to immediately be building your team. Like, we don't want you to feel that you have to start doing that straight out the gates, although if you want to, that's great. So kind of the first way that we started earning our income was just through commissions from helping people on their kind of fitness journey, which is you, just as we've said, being proof of the product, getting other people to do it with you too, and not building your team, and then kind of getting to that point when you feel ready. And we as coaches will recognize when you're ready to start doing that. So don't kind of feel overwhelmed by that, but that is kind of, if you love being part of a team and you love nurturing people, which I know we've seen a lot of girls saying, I love to inspire others and I like to look after others, then this is going to be a really great thing for you, because the team thing is huge. Like, having your own team and looking after them and nurturing them, for me personally, like, I love that. So that will come with time as well. But yeah,
absolutely. So yeah, that's so true. It's like, the beginning, you will immediately start earning your income directly based upon how many people you're helping along the way, just solely because of the commission. And then after that, it just grows into something bigger with that residual income, for sure.
Yeah. And then, that was kind of all we wanted to cover just in terms of the main kind of bulk of this. But obviously, we asked you to ask us some questions about anything that was unclear. And we're really, really keen, to engage with you, for you to properly understand that we've looked at your questions and that we've given you the answers that you're looking for. Because clearly, this is an amazing opportunity, and we want you to understand everything and obviously answer your questions. So we've written them down, and we're just going to go through them. Yeah, so here we go. So somebody asked, well, quite a few of you asked, how do you make it a career? I think we've pretty much sort of covered that. It sort of just builds, like, slowly. You'll start here, and as you start to grow and build, and you go through our amazing training, which is a 21-day training, you will see that this absolutely can become your career. Like, I'm a personal trainer, and I'm reeling back on my personal training now, because this is more a career than what I thought was going to be my career, which sounds kind of crazy, but that's how big this opportunity is.
Yeah, and if you really break it down and think about it, like, how many people in this world need fitness and health in their life?
Yep.
Every single person. So how, obviously you can make a career out of it. You just have to reach those people, which is everyone. So it's cool. Like, your clientele is open to everyone. It's not closed off to certain people. So making a career out of it is, once you get on the team and you get all the motivation and the training, it's like, it's not easy by any means, but you're going to want it to become your career for sure. Let's see. Do you need to be super fit? So
not at all.
Yeah, no, it's not necessarily about like how you look. It's about that desire to want to help people. So being super fit, you don't have to. Really, what we look for on our teams is people who are passionate about helping others. We don't look for who's the most fit person that's applying. We actually are more looking for who knows their why and who really is passionate about this.
Yeah. I think it's just, the only other thing I would say is, actually, if you're not super fit, you're going to get a better transformation.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
like, for me, my transformation, I will confess, and I've told you before, like, I'm massively into my fitness, and I have been for a long time. So I was never going to get a massive transformation. But some of you will get a massive transformation because perhaps you haven't been on a fitness journey for a while, and that's really going to propel you. Like, it's harder for me. It's been harder for me because I sort of started relatively fit. So yeah, I think it's almost a bonus.
Yeah, that's so true. It's like some coaches will start this out and their transformations are mind blowing.
Yeah.
Like, and having a team under you that you're like supporting and helping get fit, you're going to feel more obligated to do better on your own journey because they're looking up to you along the way. So your own transformation could just be incredible too.
Yeah. Can you still be successful with a full-time job? I think we pretty much covered that. Absolutely. Like, as Jojo has said, she pretty much does this, just in the evenings and in the mornings, and it's about time blocking. But that's everything that we will cover in the trainings, and it is truly amazing what you can achieve just with limited time. Like, I'm basically sort of a full-time mother. I'm a personal trainer, and I do this as well, and I've managed to make this a hugely successful business, even as a part-time business. So yeah, and Claire does it full-time, but yeah, you can do this with a full-time job, absolutely. Yeah. And I know, like, a couple of you, I think, were nurses. And I've said to a couple of you who are nurses, we have a lot of people who are in that sector because obviously you really genuinely care about helping others. And we have one girl she's an intensive care nurse. She works full-time and she's doing incredibly. So this you can do, and I know that's like a highly, highly stressful job in itself. But actually, I think they get a huge amount from this as an aside, because it's helping others in another way and probably helps you deal with your day job better. So, and it's also working on your own health. That's the other thing. Like, remember, this is about pouring into you and then you pour into others, which is amazing because it's like you work on yourself and then you get this amazing career for doing it and amazing rewards. Like, it's incredible.
Yeah. Next was, how do you grow your audience and following without annoying your friends and family? So that is a really good question. And actually, a lot of people do get concerned about that because there are people out there who push something so hard that it just doesn't look genuine and it's not real, and it can irritate your friends and family and drive them away from you. And that is just awful, but that is not what we do on our team at all. Like, when you think about it, this is health and fitness. So you just need to be genuinely wanting to help these people get healthy and fit, and you won't come off as pushy or anything like that. Like, I mean, I don't think at all.
No.
Yeah. And it's something that everyone needs.
Exactly.
Everybody wants to take care of their body. With the holidays coming up, everybody wants to like lose an extra 5 pounds, but like they never have like the tools to just keep working on that like throughout their whole life or like throughout the whole year. It's just a lot of people like, oh, it's summer's coming, I'm gonna get fit for summer, and then they do a system that doesn't work for them and it's just a temporary one, right? But like, you get all the tools on how to help these women.
And this is like your constant thing. Like, so for you, this is you looking after you all of the time because of what you do, because you lead by example. And so that for us, kind of personality wise and just in terms of our approach, has completely changed our approach because it just makes you so much more positive through this whole journey that we've been going through. And
I just also wanted to point it out really quickly is that you don't need to like they say, you don't need to be super fit and you don't need to have any experience with health and fitness. Like, you will get all of the training. I know I got a lot of girls that I want to do this and this and that, but I'm a beginner. I have no experience. I don't do like I don't do well, but you get all the tools.
Yeah.
We give you everything, the training, for coaching, for social media, growing your following, you get everything. We leave nothing behind.
Yeah. Let's see. How do you stay positive? This is a great, great question. And I actually love that somebody asked this, because I know the three of us getting to be together here, we've been able to really discuss a lot of things that this coaching opportunity has done for us. And I think making us more positive people overall is like one of the biggest things. And I can credit it all to the coaching. Like, we have different ways of thinking. Like, everything's in a positive way. And it's because when you join this team, you will want to be friends with everyone, and your feed is just going to be flooded with girls from this team, and everyone is positive. It's just all positivity. And second thing, other than seeing your stream be positive, is we all talk about personal development constantly. And if you don't know what personal development is, it's just reading and listening to podcasts that are positive and that are going to help you grow as a human being. Like, just grow yourself as a person and expand your mind. And what they can do for you is incredible, the personal development. I mean, personally, like, I will go a couple days without it because I'm like, things are going great in life. Everything's great. I don't really need to sit and listen to these podcasts that help me stay positive. And then things start to go down and I'm like, what is going on? And I realize it's because I haven't been doing my personal development. And with the team aspect of it, it's amazing because, like, I know Izzy and JoJo and everyone will post. If they listen to a good podcast, they'll post it and be like, you have to listen to this. And like, to me, that's
end up binge listening.
Exactly.
Yeah,
and it's like, that's
it's
just
addictive.
That is literally like the essence of spreading positivity. It's like us sharing podcasts with each other and books. Like, oh my gosh, you have to read. Like, I have a list of books from Izzy, like 10 books that she's like, you need to read. And I'm like excited to get to read them. And these are books that are going to make me and everyone a better human being. So it is not hard to be positive. Like, this is actually, if you're looking for positivity in your life, like, this is the place. Because for me, like, it's changed everything. And I think when we've been talking, it's done the same for these girls. And it's just amazing to see.
And I think that's the thing. It's, you know, I know a lot of you might look at us and our pages and think, oh, well, I couldn't do this because it's so positive. And I don't know, like, it's too overwhelming. You can do it too. Like, we were there, and you can be where we are because you will go down the same path and on the same journey. And it, like, literally, I think about my life before coaching. I'm like, I had no idea really who I was or what I wanted to be, and now it's just crystal clear. It's unbelievable.
Yeah.
And I've had a 10-year property career. Like, it's crazy.
Yeah, totally agree.
So how do you become confident enough to put yourself out there? That's all to do with personal and professional development. It's all to do with the training that we'll provide that's included. It's basically 21-day training, but it's ongoing. And, you know, you will touch base with us as your coaches. We nurture you in our team. We make sure that, you know, we're looking after you, that you're doing all of those things so that you feel confident enough to do it. And certainly, personally, like, with my property career, I was highly successful, but deep down, I didn't feel confident at all. I really didn't have confidence. And this is the thing, like, coaching has given me so much confidence. Yeah. It's truly incredible.
I know a lot of you guys also asked about how you grow your following. And I think that's such a good question. It's so specific, but the trainings we talk about, we literally will give you guys what you need to do every single day to grow your following. Like, Izzy's following is growing like crazy right now. It's insane to watch, but it's because she's following the training that was provided to us about how to do this. And mine too, and JoJo's too.
Yeah.
Izzy has a goal to hit 10K followers by next year. And it's like, I see it. It's going to happen.
It's going to happen.
It's going to happen because of how fast it's growing. And like, that's another thing, is setting these goals for yourself. Like, that's something we do as well. And like, I see she set that goal and it's going to happen for her. And I see that happen with so many coaches. It's like JoJo sets a goal of completing every single workout of the program and following a program. And I watch her do it. And it's just, it's so amazing. Cool to get to see your friends and business partners completely hitting all their goals. And you get to help them do that. And it's just amazing. The team.
And you don't need a big following on social media. We have a girl that she never had Instagram, and she made an Instagram, and she is blowing up. Like, she's gotten all of these followers, and it's just crazy to watch her grow too, because it's like, oh, like, I don't know, she's like 30 something or something, I don't know, but she just never had social media.
Yeah, and she never talks about that a lot. She's like, this is weird for me. I've never used social media. And I'm like, she's amazing at it, but look at the training she has on how to do it. It's like, that's the thing, is if you think your social media is weak or whatever a lot of you guys said is like, I don't have a lot of followers and that worries you, like, this is what you need. Like, we train you on exactly how you can deal with that and feel better about it.
Yeah. Another question we had was, how can I truly connect with others on social media and help influence them in a healthy way? And my experience with that is like, if I am constantly being a proof of the product, like we've talked about, like showing like my move of the day, like my workout, what I do, what I eat, like, and then my transformation, like that, like people feel so connected to you, even if they're not even doing the same thing, because they're on the same journey. And they're like, I constantly get asked questions like, what are you doing? What workout are you doing? Oh, can you send me the recipe for that? Or like, oh, what do you put on your shake? Like, how can I do, like, how can I grow this part of my muscle? Like, a lot of girls want to grow their booties. Like, how do I grow my booty? And you have the answers. Like, we have all the answers. And like, if people see that you are working on yourself, you inspire them so that they can also do the same thing. I know a lot of girls were like, that's mainly what they want to do. They want to help themselves, obviously, right? But then also inspire others and motivate others. And I can say from my experience with like working out and health and fitness is like, if I felt like I was doing it by myself, I wouldn't stick to it.
Yeah.
It was so difficult for me to stick to anything. And I just can't believe how this has helped me so much. And then like, we do the same workouts together too. Like, you know, right now we're all three of us are together and we did a workout yesterday together. But like, I live in LA, Claire lives in San Diego, like here in San Diego, that's where we're at right now. And Izzy lives in the UK. Yeah. And like, we might not, like, I think it's so funny because sometimes I'm like looking forward to a workout and I'm thinking like, I wonder how today's workout's going to be. But because Izzy is in the UK and she does it before I do, like I get to see, okay, I'm going to do that workout today. And it's just so much fun because if I can't stick to like, if I can't do a workout, I just like, well, Izzy did it. And like, I'm the
like,
same. I can do it. It's like so motivating to see other people working out. And sometimes I'm not going to lie, I don't want to do it. And I get so busy and I'm like, oh my God, I didn't do my workout today. And then I go and see like Claire's story or Izzy's story. I'm like, I'm going to put my big girl pants on, my sneakers, and I'm going to do my workout. And it's like, that's how you connect with people, by like sharing your journey. It inspires them. And social media, again, is so powerful.
And I think just really quickly touching on that before we move on, I think it's just really important to understand, like, I'm a personal trainer, so I obviously devise programs for people in the gym. These programs are master trainer device programs. They're like the best programs on the market. It's like the Netflix of workouts. So to increase your following is almost like, it's so much easier because you have this incredible program with all the nutrition dialed in. Like, it just happened to you. Like, people will watch your stories and they'll reach out to you and be like, what is it you're doing?
Yeah.
And like, that's because they are the most incredible programs out there, you know.
For sure.
Yeah.
Do we have anything else on here?
Is there something over the other
I think
side?
so. Oh, yeah.
So how do you manage your time? That will all be covered in the training. But as we've said, it's all about time blocking. And it is incredible that there's sort of daily tasks that you need to do to grow your business. And it is all about being consistent. And we will cover that all in the training. But that is, you just have to be a little bit strict and time block. And that's it. Like, it is that simple.
Absolutely.
And truly spend your time wisely. Like, I can't even remember the last time I watched a Netflix show.
Yeah.
I'm like, I can't binge this. Like, this isn't growing my business. This isn't like nurturing my brain. Like, you just really need to like quit that. Like, Netflix, Hulu,
but
YouTube.
The thing is, like you might be sitting there like, oh, but I don't want to give up my Netflix. But once you start, you're going to be like, I don't even want to watch Netflix because I'm so excited about building my business. And there are so many resources on this team. It's like, I need to get them all and start learning. I'd rather watch a training video in our team than watch a Netflix. Like, and I know personally, like, I before this would have been like, no, I don't want to give up my shows. I don't want to give up. And now it's like, never. I don't even care about them anymore. Yeah, you naturally start to want to do it.
I think probably now we've covered most of the questions. So we've just got a few that we ask one another here just because we're getting to the 30-minute mark. Yeah. What was your biggest struggle as a new coach and how did you overcome it? I will ask her that question.
Yeah, so for me personally, the hardest thing, before I even started this, I was trying to build a coaching business on my own with no help. And like, that's what tells me when I became a new coach on this team, like having the help from everyone, no matter what your biggest challenge is, it will help you overcome any of them. I just want to say that first. But for me, when I actually started on this team, what was hard for me was like realizing what I need to be posting and like how to build my following, all the questions that you guys have had. And like I say, the fact that we had so many trainings on this team, like it helped me completely overcome any challenges I had starting out as a coach.
Yeah. And then the other question, what company do our weekly paychecks come from? So they come from Beachbody, which is, if you've heard of Insanity or P90X or T25, it's just like Beachbody is incredible. I was obsessed with it even before I became a coach because I did Insanity from start to finish after I had my little boy when he was on the playmat. So that's who they come from. They come once a week, so you get paid once weekly, and it's coming in. Like if you're self-employed or you're doing something else, it is incredible because it can, like, you can put those savings in the bank. You can do whatever you want with them, but it is amazing because it's just another reliable source of income that comes in weekly, which is just amazing. And then the other question that we've got here is, how much does it sign up for the full training and join the team?
Yeah. So I think a lot of you guys probably, that's the big thing you're wondering, like, how much does this incredible opportunity cost? And I love this question because the answer just blows my mind every time. If you want to join our team, it literally only costs you, this month we're offering actually $20 off, which is incredible, but it will only cost you $140 or €140 if you're in the UK. Pounds, sorry. I always get those mixed up.
Island trip.
Yeah. So I just want to expand though on the fact that a lot of you might be like, oh my gosh, 140, that's a lot. And to me, reading a lot of your guys' applications, it sounds like you want to be business owners, and $140 or 140 pounds is nothing as a business investment. Like absolutely nothing. If you're investing in a business, and sounds like you guys truly want to be business owners, like if you don't take this opportunity with $140 or pounds, I mean, that's just silly. Like if you truly want to be a business owner and you pass this up because it's 140, it's like I say, it's just silly for you. And I just want to share like kind of a personal story for why I feel so passionately about the fact that 140 is like nothing. I personally paid over $1,000 for an online coaching training. And I was trying to do coaching on my own after that. After I finished all that expensive training, I was like, okay, I'm ready to go out into the world and be a coach. And I'm like, no, like I didn't know what to do. I was getting 0 clients for 6 months of just trying this. And I had paid so much for a training, I figured clients were just going to flow in. And I'm like, no, nothing's happening. I joined Beachbody as a coach and joined this team. And within my first month, within a week, I quickly made back my 140. Yeah. That was already back within a week. Exactly. I actually ended up making more on top of what I had invested in the business in my first month. And I gained 7 clients in my first month. Like, that is just mind blowing to me. After trying and putting in so much effort after this $1,000 training, to put in so much effort and get 0 clients was like really hard for me. And then joining this team and gaining 7 clients within a month was like, how did I not do this before? Like the training provided. That's how I feel about it. Yeah, I just have to say, like, the training is insane. Yeah, that's how I feel too. And that the thing is too that I want to mention is like I would pay well over $1,000 for this, and it is 104. Like it just blows my mind truly, the fact of the pricing for this. Like to join a team of women, like there's just so many factors that go into it, and like to me, the training alone is worth that money. Yeah, and that's all. And there's so much else that you get on top of that too.
And I think, that's the thing now. We've been completely overwhelmed, as we've said, with the level of engagement, the level of caliber in this Coach Sneak Peek team. We've never seen anything, we've never seen anything like it. And we are overwhelmed. And so we are super, super keen to take 5 of you coaches each, but we will just be taking 5 each. So Claire will take 5, Joe will take 5, and I will take 5 on the basis that we pour everything into you guys, and we cannot possibly pour everything into you guys if we're taking 20 coaches. So for us, it is about quality and not quantity. We need to know that you're super keen and that this is the opportunity for you. And that if you're not ready for that, we want to also explain that we will each take 5 boot campers. So if you're not quite ready, you can come in as a boot camper. You can just do the program, and then if you want to step into coach at a later stage, you can switch over, and it doesn't cost you anything additional. So those are the 2 options. But definitely, if you want to move into the coaching, we would love to hear from you. We actually have a photo shoot that we're going into now, so we're not going to be able to sort of contact any of you for at least 3 or 4 hours. But if you are super keen and you want one of those 5 spots, if we hear from you in that time frame, then we will offer those positions to you. If you know, we want to see that you're keen. Like these are the coaches that are going to do the best in this business. And certainly, when I saw this, I was like, well, I'm still not really sure what it is, but my gut says this is the right thing to do, and I'm going to dive in. And I dived in, and these are the people that are, you know, often the most successful. That said, you know, there are some people that will start coaching and they might decide to go all in quite a long time down the track, and that's also fine. But that's kind of how it's going to roll and how it's going to work. So if you are super keen, please do reach out to us, because we will consider you sort of extra specially sort of top of the list, because you're showing that, you know, that you're super keen, and those are the kind of coaches that we need in our Hustle and Heart team, because we're going places and we want to take and nurture a team that is going to vibe with us and that is going to put in the work like we are too.
Yeah, and I was the same too when I had watched the videos originally of what this was, and I was the same. I was like, I still am not really sure what it is, but it sounds like something I really want in my life, and I just jumped in and dove for it. So if you guys still are kind of like, I'm not 100% sure, it's because you need to get in to understand what it is. Truly, we can't give you everything here in one video. It's just too much, and it's too big for that. So I just wanted to expand, because there might be some of you sitting there like, I'm still not really sure what this is, because that's how I was. But as a business owner, you need to be willing to just dive in and invest in things. And this is definitely something that's worth that.
Yeah. So thank you so much for joining us. Like, as we said, we were like, even before the video that we're doing here, we were just saying how overwhelmed we were with the messages we've received. Like it almost makes me cry, because when I find somebody who's as passionate and sees the vision with this, it literally makes me want to like jump and hit the ceiling, because we're that passionate about it. So
we appreciate all you guys watching this too. It's
do.
Amazing for you guys to be in here listening to us and giving us the time, and we just appreciate all the engagement we've had, and it's been amazing getting to know all of you amazing women.
Yeah. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right, bye,
guys. See you later. Bye.